absolutely huge news coming out in Welsh Rugby today, as it is being reported in multiple places that the WRU are issuing the 2 year notice period to the four Welsh regions, and they're going to completely change the way things are run and funded in Wales. The two options is change the four teams and fund them differently, so fund one more and fund some less, something like that. But the main thing that is being proposed is someone is going to get cut. One of the regions is going to be gone, and we don't know who it is yet, but it looks like that is going to be the way they're going to move forward with it. I'm really disappointed with this. It's not a good look from the union. They've been saying for months and months and months that they plan to keep four. That's always been their plan. That was always favourable. But they've now all of a sudden, on the last game of the season, by the way, Saturday after the game's finished, apparently they told the four regions that we're going to be issuing your 2 year notice period. So then go and enjoy your summer, because you might not have a job in a couple of years. I mean, it's horrific. Like, what timing is that? Like, even if you waited a couple of weeks until the season finished and just said, look, this is what's happening, but they've just decided to do it this way slyly, and now it's being reported everywhere on Sunday. So it's a real shocker from the WRU, and we've come to expect nothing less, unfortunately. I mean, this seems to me that it might have been their plan all along, because as soon as they've had an opportunity to issue this notice, they've done it. What they will do is, of course, blame the West Wales regions, because they didn't sign the PRA, and they'll say, well, you haven't signed the PRA, we warned you, we're going to issue your notice period. I think it's all just worked out perfectly. Maybe the West Wales team saw something in the PRA that they didn't like and felt a little bit threatened by that, and thought, well, we're not signing that because, something's a bit fishy here. And also on the other side, maybe the Dragons actually saw something and thought, oh, I don't like the look of that, I think I'm going to sign it and make myself safe. Like, this is what it seems like to me. And it's just not a good look from the union again. Like, it's just, how are they going to go about this? Like, you've got the four teams now. Cardiff are obviously safe. You have to probably say the Dragons will be safe, because they're the ones who have signed the apparently 5 year agreement. So if they now signed and the notice has been a 2 year notice, is that a conflict? Can they get out of the notice period because they signed? I don't know. So it looks like the chances could be that it'll be one of the West Wales teams. I mean, if I had to guess, I would say it would be the Ospreys, because I don't think they'd have the balls to get rid of Llanelli. No disrespect to Ospreys fans and their club. It just doesn't seem like they would do that. So are the Ospreys fans going to go and support Scarlets now if that happens? And vice versa, if they kept the Ospreys and then got rid of the Scarlets fans are never going to go and support the Ospreys. So it just doesn't work to me. You just completely ostracised and isolated whole communities and fan bases, and in a time where the national team is doing terribly, and the union is not trusted, and the clubs are actually, in fairness, discounting the Dragons, doing a lot better than they probably should given the situation that they're in, and actually their fan bases are actually feeling quite good about this, where they're heading. Now this has happened, and it's just, everyone feels like crap again. It's horrendous. Like, these bunch of people who are in charge of running the game in Wales in the union, I've given them loads of credit in the past and recently, and I've said I think they're doing the right things. They've managed to save a lot of money, and they've apparently been able to bring more money into the game for Wales. And I literally said on a couple of videos ago, I really like the way the direction they're heading. But this for me is just so sly and Machiavellian, the way they've done this, because they've never once said that this was on the table. They've always said that this was not an option that was particularly favourable, and they weren't really looking at it. They wanted to keep four. They never ever stated that there was potential it could go down to three, and that is what is disappointing. If they'd have said that from the start, then there could be no argument, and you just have to say, well, this is what their plan has been the whole time. But the fact that they've tried to basically lie the whole time, and do everything in the background, and then as soon as a chance comes, they're like, bang, issue the notice, get rid of a region. It kills any trust. No one's going to trust them from now on. And they're already struggling for trust given their track record. It's just bad. It's bad. And like, who's going to want to sign PRAs with them now going forward? Because how do you know you can trust them? We're like, well, we're going to put all of our future into your hands again. No thanks. It's really disappointing. And, you know, people might argue in the comments, this is the right thing to go forward. And, you know, it could be. And it could be the right thing in the long run. But I think they're doing a really good job in trying to kill the community game and just destroy any club game in Wales. Because you'll have a pocket in Cardiff, the support Cardiff, and then maybe in Newport, there'll be some Newport supporters, and then maybe one of the West Wales teams. And then the rest of Wales is just left to, sorry guys, just go and play for your local club, and you know, maybe you'll be lucky enough to live close to an SRC team. It's not good, and I don't know. Well, like I obviously more is going to come out. More is going to come out in the future. I'll be talking about this over on Dragon Sports as well, so check them out, or check out the website dragonsports.co.uk, because it's going to be an emergent situation. But for now, I'm really disappointed, and it looks terrible. It's just the look is so bad, and I mean, it throws up all sorts of questions. I mean, did they want this to happen to Cardiff? Did they have an opportunity where they could have stopped this from happening to Cardiff, but they thought, well, if we take over Cardiff, we're going to be able to have more control? I mean, it was only a couple of months ago that they tried to take 20% of each of the clubs. If we remember, that was one of the things that was being proposed, and everyone pushed that to the side. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really disappointed, and quite frustrated as a rugby fan. Like, everyone who follows the channel knows I'm a Cardiff fan, so obviously I'm not stressed about losing my region, but I am stressed about losing another region. I just think it's not the right way forward. There's young players who are not going to get an opportunity now, because there's going to be less opportunities for players to actually get minutes on the pitch in each of the regions. Yeah, I don't know. It could push wages up. It could do anything. I don't know. But I'm just really frustrated, and I think this is going to be like a real serious situation now that the WRU found themselves in, and like any sort of last bit of grace that they had from anyone is now going to be gone, including me, because I think I've been more than fair on this channel as to what I think they're doing and how much time we need to give them. And for me, this has kind of just broken any sort of trust I have with them as a governing body. But as I said, more of this is going to come out. More as stuff happens, I'll of course talk about it on here, but check out Dragon Sport, because there'll be constant stuff coming out on there as well. So thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts. This is going to be crazy in the comments, so I'm looking forward to hearing your guys' opinion. But yeah, I will catch you on the next one, and have a good Sunday.